Welcome back, tribe. Got an episode here from Talk That Thought. Women making TikTok mistakes all day, every day.
No matter how hard I try, no matter how much energy I put into it, I never see any success.
Are you?
I need this to work. Or else I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I think it's pretty solid to say that he's seeing someone else weeks after we decided to get divorced.
Like, I understand that I fucked up. I get that. And now I'm reaping the consequences of that. Got it. Yeah. I can't go back in time. I really wish I could.
Welcome back, family. Today, we will review this woman who decided to divorce her husband and leave her kids behind to go find her happiness. It didn't take long for her to start regretting her decision when her ex-husband replaced her in less than 3 weeks. Let's first start by watching how mainstream media and feminism influenced this woman to not appreciate her marriage and leave her husband because she thought that her dream career...
This whole video is literally the same chick, I'm pretty sure. Wow.
will make her happy.
What a train wreck.
My husband left his job and we took that as an opportunity for me to pursue my dream job, which is like creating videos on the internet, which is like so like...
Bro, just listen to that. Her dream job is creating videos on the internet. Look at how she looks as the husband is taking care of her. Look at this. She looks decently put together, happy, life's easy, right? And then I'm just going to skip it right here. We're at a minute 18. Hair got darker, bags under her eyes. This is post trying to get famous online. This is what she looks like. It has completely destroyed her and her marriage. I wonder like where it started going downhill after she started posting, after she started getting a little bit of attention and start those comments under all her videos just seeping into her brain, planting seeds and just destroying her mentally. And then she started having this look at this transformation. She went from this happy and hopeful with a rock on her finger to this. Look at how she looks as we transform. Oh my God, it's getting worse. We haven't even started the video, but look at this. Look at this. Oh my Lord. 118. Let's begin. Jeez, bro. Who do you think really lost out in this divorce? This woman's losing her Look at this crazy person.
Cliche, because like that's literally so many people's dream and whatever, but whatever, like that part doesn't really matter. And so what we're doing right now is like we're living off of savings. We have a little bit of passive income that's like really helpful. And I thought that I'd be happy, or at least
first
happier,
mistake,
doing what I've always wanted to do full time. And I'm not. My brain is still sad. And like it breaks my heart because like, well, if I'm not happy doing the thing that I thought was gonna be so fulfilling in my life, like,
what do I do next?
What can I do to be happy?
I know, divorce my husband.
From this moment, everything started to go south in the marriage. You can clearly see that she is in a healthy relationship, but she feels unfulfilled just because she believes that her happiness should come from external things. I already said it many times before in this channel that happiness is a state of mind.
I confirmed a suspicion that I had with my husband, soon-to-be ex-husband. We're in the middle of getting divorced right now. And we're not even officially divorced yet, and he's already sleeping with other people. He might have another kid that's not with me one day. We have 2 kids already, and that makes me want to vomit.
Oh, yeah?
That really brings a lot of disgust feelings within me, thinking about him having another kid.
What you used to have.
And my daughter's having
jealousy.
A sibling that's not from me.
Wow. Why'd you leave?
It brings a lot of disgust feelings and it makes me sad.
Oh, too. Can't take it back though.
But obviously I have absolutely no control over what he does.
Nope.
And I need to let that go.
Yep.
I have nobody in my life except for TikTok to talk to.
Wow.
So here we are.
Look at this. Look at this psychological trauma right here. She went from doing her hair, having it colored, makeup done with a ring on her finger, in a dress, whatever she was, to like busted up t-shirt I wear when, it's like 9 p.m. No one's coming over. I just want to be comfy. Hair's still a mess in some tiny ass closet. Wow, the upgrade. TikTok, you did it again. Ruined someone else's life.
And so it was my surprise when today in the car, my daughters were like, hey, are we going to Dada's friend's house? I was like, oh no, who's Dada's friends? And I asked for their name. And they were like, we don't know her name. But she has 2 cats. She's nice. And I was like, oh, she has 2 cats? She was like, yeah, we went to her house. She has 2 cats. He did not run this by me. Like, fuck other people. Whatever. Not even divorced yet. Not even gonna work on yourself at all. Just gonna jump into another relationship.
He's a free man.
Thing, since we're ranting about my soon-to-be ex-husband, right? The reason why I know for a fact that he's at least...
You notice that the ex-husband isn't on here sitting on his ass in a walk-in closet ranting about his ex-wife leaving him? You notice that, like a man, he just moved on. He found someone else. That's what's really pissing her off. Because if he was sulking like she was, he was crying his eyes out on TikTok like she was, she would be watching all those videos with a devilish grin, smiling, looking at what a loser she got away from, how she managed to escape this moron, this walking wallet. He's so pathetic. Look at him on his ass crying to internet strangers. That's what she would be thinking. And she would feel vindicated in her decision of leaving him. Just like he probably feels vindicated watching all these videos and go like, wow, I dodged a crazy ass bullet there. Thank God she left. You're not doing yourself any favors, whining to strangers on the internet, blowing up all your private baggage for everybody to see. This is crazy. These people have no shame, no sense. Common sense has left planet Earth. That's where we're living in today. That's the timeline. Because these people will constantly make jokes of themselves when they share all their private information like this. And they don't even know it. They think they're doing us a service. They think they're sharing some God-given wisdom. All they're doing is coping with their terrible decisions. They're looking to read the comment section where people go, you go, queen. You made the right choice. Yeah, leaving him was great. You're free now. Be strong. Be independent. Yeah, look how strong she looks now.
Seeing another woman is because he bought new shampoo. He didn't just buy shampoo. He bought shampoo, conditioner, and I think a body wash. Honestly, I didn't look at them that closely. Very aesthetically pleasing packaging. The shampoo is not a regular shampoo. It's an apple cider vinegar clarifying shampoo. He didn't just walk into a store and said, oh, that's the one for me. A woman told him to buy that. All of that combined, I think it's pretty solid to say that he's seeing someone else.
Pathetic.
Weeks after we decided to get divorced, I just got off the phone with my kids, and it tears my heart out every single time I talk to them. I know I haven't spoken to them a lot, but this is why, because it absolutely kills me every single time.
Look, this is a very important detail you need to know. Most divorced men probably picked up on it right away. She doesn't speak to her own children a lot. Who here has primary custody? That's kind of crazy to say because we know how easily they win it. Everybody's ears should have perked up there. She divorces her husband and somehow he's holding on to the kids. What's going on here?
I miss them so much.
That's what's going on.
Everybody don't want her to have custody of her kids, including her own mother, because what she did was unacceptable. Check it out.
So I cut off contact with my mom because she abused, stalked, and harassed me.
Okay.
But I was at like
you just threw that out there for your own mom? She abused, stalked, and harassed you? Really? Really? Your own mom. That's like typical for your husband, Go ahead and toss that little lie in the air. Is that what we call being held accountable? Forced to deal with your consequences? Not being let off the hook for your actions by your own mother? And you call that all those things? Cool. Wow.
A very desperate place, right? When it was official that my baby daddy officially was like, hey, I don't think you should be in our kids' lives at all.
Wow.
So I reached out to my mom because I thought maybe she would have some resources. That
Have my
could help
back.
me. And she responded back saying that I was possessed by the devil and I don't deserve to have my kids.
Wow.
Not really worth reaching out to, no?
If even your own mother thinks that you do not deserve to be in your
Wow.
kids' lives, that says a lot about your character. Guys, this woman kept crying on the internet for sympathy to the point that she started to believe that maybe it is best for her to not be in her kids' lives.
Not too long ago, I did a little exercise of like what your subconscious truly wants out of life, whatever. And it's like the first thing you see is what you really want out of life. And I just saw me on a little like porch swing with my kids looking out to the mountains, which is weird because like I did that with my kids, but I think what it really meant for me was like I just want to travel the world, just me and my kids. And just live life and just experience new things and
Live, laugh,
experience
love.
them together.
Together.
And that's what I want out of life.
Oh. Here goes the tears. Oh, sympathy points. Give them to me. Hoard them.
And
Come
now
on, baby.
I'm thinking, is there a way
No, you're not thinking.
to enjoy life
Oh,
with my
no.
kids? Because,
Nope. Nope.
you know, it feels like a pretty big
Nope.
possibility that might be my reality.
Definitely you lost your kids.
Perfect.
And
And
I don't know.
no, you don't. You threw away your family.
She kept crying for sympathy to the point that her own subscribers started to call her out on her manipulation tactics, asking her to go get some help because she is not okay mentally. Check it out.
Everything I've ever said on this TikTok is true. It's really,
Stop the cap.
it's really important to me to not lie, to not exaggerate when telling any of these stories, because it's like, what's the point if I'm gonna lie? I know a lot of people have accused me of lying, and I don't care.
Because they
what
see
people
through your BS.
speculate.
Oh, I don't care. Okay.
You
Stop
guys
making
have all
videos.
the information, so obviously
Stop
you can say,
responding.
I don't care. But it's very important to me to tell 100%
Oh,
of
is
the
it?
truth. And when talking about anything, really,
Emotional damage.
something that I've really been thinking about lately is
What?
obviously I want what's best for my kids.
So get out of their lives.
The whole point.
Uh-huh.
And I really did think that me being their mom was the best thing for them.
Right, but
Maybe it's not.
wow. So your mom was right.
Maybe me being out of their life is better for them.
Okay.
So that's another reason why I don't want to lie. Because if I get my kids back because I'm lying,
Oh, you mean a tactic women use all the time to get one over on men in court? Just say he touched the kids. Just say he abused the kids. Just say he hit the kids. Just say he did anything to the kids. Automatically, you're going to get custody. Wow. You mean she's aware of all of this? You mean she thought about it before? You see how easily it just rolls off the tongue? I don't want to lie, completely destroy my husband's reputation in order to abuse the court system and get full custody. Did you see just how quickly and easily that rolled off? I don't want to lie. I'm virtuous. This is such horse shit. You have to be so careful in the world today with the woman you pick to be the mother of your children, because that's how easy it rolls off the tongue. I don't want to lie. That's too easy to get my kids. What? Imagine you're on the receiving end of that shit in court and you don't got an arm and a leg to spend to defend yourself. And then you have to convince outside of court all your family, all your friends, everybody you work with. If you own a business, your reputation may be destroyed. Your earning potential may be destroyed. Good luck closing contracts. Good luck signing new clients. You're the guy that did that to the kids. Oh, you beat your case, Timmy? Huh, doesn't matter, because when I Google your name, that's what you're accused of in the headline. That's what comes up in the search results. That's what the background check shows. Isn't that some shit? And this is what a lot of men have to live with in the West right now. And then they wonder why so many men want to keep their relationships intact when women are doing all this shit outside the marriage. And then how devastated they get when they go through the divorce proceedings just because of the power that women have. Rolls right off the tongue, dude. Totally. Let's man up and get married in the West with the laws we have in place today. Totally, bro. Smart decision. Way to use your brain there. What a joke.
That, you know, like, I'm gonna say my truth. And if I'm meant to be with my kids, then I'll get them back. And if I'm not, then I won't. And that's what's best for them.
Ridiculous.
When you let people suffer long enough, they start to correct themselves and come to their senses.
Look, I can admit when I'm jealous of something, and I can recognize within that within myself.
Holy hell, what a train wreck.
And something that I've been jealous of recently are people who have support from their families. People who, in tough times, their families will all come together, like physically with the person, and comfort, support, be there, do whatever it takes to help the person out who's
because it's reciprocal.
having a hard time. Like, I'm so fucking jealous of all of these people. So fucking jealous. And I know all the comments are gonna be like, well, you need to do that for your own kids. Okay. Like, I understand that I fucked up. I get that. And now I'm reaping the consequences of that. Got it. Yeah. I can't go back in time. I really wish I could. All I want is that when I get my kids back, I want to, you know...
Oh, here's the tears.
Teach them everything that I...
Oh my God, bro.
Bruh.
And...
Can't with this shit.
Like, teach from the mistakes that I've learned.
Philosophical queen, go off.
Teach them how to be confident and how to be resilient and how to like prepare them for the stuff in life. Like, I don't know about you and your childhood. No one fucking prepared me for bad stuff to happen in life. And life is, like, obviously right now I'm going through it, you know, but life is so fucking painful, and it feels to me right now that all life is pain.
It's all, look at this shit, dude. Self-inflicted. Life is painful. Why is it painful? I divorced my husband. Why'd you divorce your husband? TikTok. What are you going to teach your kids? How to be an adult and deal with life. You got finessed by TikTok strangers into leaving your man. You bozo. Fix yourself first. Show up 10 years later in your kids' lives when you could offer something. You're a wreck. You're still doing the same thing that's giving you serotonin and all the other boosts mentally. All the dopamine receptors saturated. Every time you post a video and read the comments, you get a rush. You toad. These people, man, ridiculous.
After so much critics from her comments section, she finally agreed to get mental help. But before she checks herself in, she posted this video.
I know this is just a story that I tell myself, and it keeps happening. But it always seems like everyone else gets success, and I don't.
Jesus.
No matter how hard I try.
Oh, the tears are coming
no matter
again.
How much energy I put into it, I never see any success. I don't know how much harder I have to try. I'm doing everything I can.
Oh my God.
Stop, please.
I need this to work. Or else I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Although she admitted herself to an hospital and start to follow the steps given to her by the state, as you can see her here cutting off her bracelet after being released, I still believe that she cannot be trusted to have custody of her kids at the moment. She still has a long way to go. It's really sad that this is the state of most modern mothers in our Western society today. They can have almost everything they ever wanted, but they will still hold on to some fantasy they saw on a screen. They can have a family, but still think that they are missing onto something that they cannot even describe themselves.
Yeah, the grass is greener effect. Truly the devil's work today. Says, like I said, same shit. If the family court sided with the man in a full custody dispute, you know damn well that woman is an atrocious human being. Bet the ex really appreciates her putting out all this evidence to use against her at court. I have nobody to talk to in life except TikTok. My wife left me and our children to better her life with her lover, of course. A year later, I met someone, fell in love, married, and had a baby boy. She called me a cradle snatched because my wife in a few years was younger than her. Oh, a cradle snatcher. Cool story. 40 years later, I still applaud her actions in leaving. Brilliant move for us both. Women, I don't want anything to do with you anymore. I want to live my own life. Man, all right, I'll do that too. Woman, wait, that's illegal. You're not allowed. You're not allowed to be happy after I leave you. That's really what dude, it's so twisted how that's true. They hate to see you happy after they're the ones that leave you. It's so messed up. I've seen it happen in my own relationships. When I've been broken up with a chick, in my friends' relationships, other people around me in the general vicinity hearing their stories. It's so crazy. If you pine for a woman after breaking up, if you constantly want her back, if you're trying to win her over, yada, yada, that pushes them away. It's so weird. They want nothing to do with you. You're a loser. You're seen as low value. But if she moves on from you and sees you, I've literally had conversation with women, and we've had these hypotheticals and say, what would piss you off the most? What would break your heart the most if we broke up? And I've had women literally tell me, if I were to see you happy with another woman and she's in your Porsche and she's laughing and smiling, she's hotter than me and you're doing better than me and you're making more money and you're looking better, Livid wouldn't even describe the jealousy, the anger, and the seething rage that would overcome them. And literally told me that she would do everything she can to get back with me. She would break my relationship up. And I was like, why? But you theoretically left me. She's like, I don't care. She can't have you. No one can have you but me. That's like, to try to like work through that logically, why that is, would not make any sense. But when you apply like a biological layer, the sexual dynamics between men and women, you understand why they do that stuff. So crazy, dude. Yeah, the best way to get a woman back, if you even wanted to, and I don't ever recommend it, but the best way to win in general is the moment she leaves you or you've left, just wash your hands clean, call it a day, and go be out there with other women, go be happy, doing your own thing. It only pisses them off when they see with other women, by the way. When you're just doing good and you're making money and life's great, they don't even pay attention to that much. They'll come crawling back simply as like you're a beta bucks. Like, oh yeah, I can come back to him. He has no woman, even though he's earning a little more. But the moment they see you with a ton of women, bro, I've had literally, it's so crazy. Imagine going out on a date and you finally post a picture of the chick you're having dinner with. I've had women that I stopped talking to that have left me on red, no longer responded to my messages. We had a sexual history. And then it could be years later. Haven't talked to them, haven't sent me a single message, sees my story or my post with like, dinner with this chick and she's very good looking, immediately in my DMs. I've had chicks try to slide in the DMs with like, wow, congratulations, she's pretty. I haven't seen you or messed with you in years. What are you doing? Why are you stalking me like that? That's so crazy. Can you imagine as a man if you see a picture of a chick with another dude and he's like sleeved up, tattoos, big ass arms, nice car, and then you go in her DMs and go, wow, really proud of you. He looks like quite the catch. What the hell kind of shit is that? It's insane. The ultimate L for them is to see you happy with another woman, especially if she's better.